said, hey guys, do you want a beer?
Just a little motivates a little health.
And then with like Borralho on the bus.
That's why there's a world champion and
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the UFC Paris live stream. If you see me without a beard for the first time, yes, I had to shave my beard off. Unfortunately, I had some work to do, so it's gone, but it is what it is. As always, powered by IT Guru Solutions, the best internet provider in the entire Namibia. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Let me know your thoughts for the fights tonight. It's quite action-packed night of fights. It's actually really good prelims. I was going to stream the prelims, but I had a couple of things to do at home as well. So yeah, I had to edit 1 or 2 videos as well. But man, what a prelim. 7 fights, 7 finishes. Who must say just ended off the prelims with a nice ground and pound victory. Before that, we had Delija beating Taibura. Ground and pound as well. Fernandez beat Hardwick. Calf kick. We had Patterson beat Waters. Brad Tavares got knocked out, man. I was quite surprised about that, to be honest. Yeah, and we had Farek Dinov versus Gustafsson. TKO punches as well. Very quick, a minute 4. And Hughes getting the submission win against Bannon rear naked choke. So quite a nice prelims that we had. Did watch it, some of it. Wasn't able to stream it, but definitely with these early events, started streaming the prelims for you guys. I got the biltong as always. It's pretty damn spicy this time, to be fair. So if you guys see me sweating bullets, the stuff is spicy. Chili bites, as always. Pop up the graphic for the first fight for you guys right now. And get the roundup here. What do you guys think of the main event? Welcome wherever you're watching from. South Africa, Paris, America, Canada, wherever. Wow. If you're not subscribed, please make sure to subscribe. I'm trying to get to the goal of 10,000. Probably won't get there in the stream, but always good to dream, isn't it? Yeah, what are you guys' thoughts? Main event, first fight, Gomez and Rushata. What are you guys saying for this one? I wonder how Kaya Borralho is going to do in the main event, because he had that weight cut a couple of weeks back, so which I guess it's a free payday, but might affect him for this fight, definitely. In comes Imavov. Backstage a little bit earlier, obviously. Arrived about 10 minutes ago. Looking very calm. On an absolute tear. I mean, just KO'd Israel Adesanya in his last fight. I think the momentum is with him. Like, he should, on paper, he probably should win. Kaya Borralho should do really well. I mean, it could be a pick and fight, but that weight cut, I don't know if it was unnecessary, guys. Damn. 2 weight cuts back to back within 3 weeks, a little bit heavier. It's definitely a number 1 contendership match, though, I think. My glass is trying to steam up from the biltong. Yeah, Rania Dorito. Could be next in line. I'd like to see the winner of this fight Khamzat though. I think Khamzat would mold him in the grappling though. But Borralho's got a good all-round game. So does Imavov. Imavov likes to stand a lot more. Paul Felder and Bisping are almost the same height. That's crazy, eh? Wow, Bisping. Bisping said this is one of the greatest events of all time in the UFC. That's a stretch. It's taken a little bit longer to get the fights going this time. Showing Imavov's highlights, beating up Brandon Allen, beating Jared Cannonier, which was a bit of an early stoppage, but yeah, the knockout of Israel Adesanya. Caio Borralho. 16th fight unbeaten run. Showing his fight against Jared Cannonier. Showing some of his knockouts. Submissions. His knockout of Paul Craig. I don't know, man. These fighting nerds are on a roll, so Caio Borralho should win this in normal circumstances, but that weight cut again, man, I don't know. Looked like MMO was trying to smell Borralho there. Weird. It's gonna be a good fight, I hope. Welcome to everyone on Facebook as well, wherever you're watching from. Santini versus Rufy is also a good fight. I feel like Rufy should take that one, but he could get exposed in this fight a little bit. Don't know. I'm not 100% sold on Rufy just yet. Popcorn is coming. Paul Craig back at light heavyweight. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The first fight. William Gomez versus Robert Ruchala. Finally, after 10 minutes of talking. I think I'm going to go for Gomez in this one. He just must be careful with all that spinning shit he usually does. Borralho's also making his octagon debut, so you know how I feel about guys making their debut and girls. Wow. That is tough. Ruchala is getting booed out the building as you would expect. My glasses are steaming up. Skateboarding background contributed to his style. Let's be real, guys. Wow. Opens the nasal passages. Chile. Damn. Booing him out of the building. Gomez making his walkout to immense cheers, of course. 3-0 in the UFC, fighting in Paris. Damn, I'm starting to sweat a little bit. Oh, those are some chili bites. Ah, wow. Yeah, Gomez, as I mentioned, has to watch out for that spinny shit. Gomez tied 7th highest significant strike defense amongst UFC featherweights, 60%, 60.7%. 7 wins by knockout, won 12 of his last 13 fights. I think he's only had 13 fights, so yeah. No, 17 fights. Massive cheer for Gomez, of course. Gomez 28, Richarlo 27, 6 foot for Gomez, 5'8 for Richarlo, 145, 146, 73-inch reach for Gomez, who's a minus 250 favorite, 72 for Richarlo. Hey, Bruce Buffer's in Paris. Lovely. This could very well be a very quick fight. Three rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Announced Richarlo to massive boos, as you would expect. A plus 205 underdog. Making it known his nickname is the Faker on his gum guard. Gum guard about that big in his mouth. Man, they even switched up the camera quality for Gomez. They did that thing where they blur out the back of background, almost like a panoramic view, which they did not do for Richarlo. Gomez fist bumping Bruce Buffer as the French flags fly high in the crowd. Referee Lucas Bozaki about to get it started. Here we go, round one. They both try to feel the distance out. Body kick by Gomez. Answer with a straight body kick from Richarlo. Gomez throwing a lot of feints. Richarlo still has his mouthpiece showing. Richarlo swings and misses with the right. Gomez with the leg kick. Richarlo extending quite a bit here though, he needs to be careful. Crouch on and Gomez. Nice leg kick by Richarlo, but I feel like a right hook is there for Gomez if he wants it. I like it Richarlo keeps testing the distance here, keeps throwing his hand forward to test it. Nice straight stabbing body kick. Head kick misses by Gomez. Stabbing kick by Gomez. Richarlo's extending quite a bit. He needs to be careful. Exchanging leg kicks. Gomez looking very stiff in the upper body, but very fleet-footed with his legs. Richarlo showing some nice footwork so far. Throwing his knee up every time he needs to strike. Nice left there by Gomez. Straight left. 1-2 by Richarlo. Answers back. Richarlo throwing a question mark kick, which is really nice. Next weekend, it's Lopez Silva, guys. We're going to join you for that live stream too. UFC Noche. These guys are going back and forth. Still feeling each other out a little bit here, but both very fleet-footed, both very quick. Gomez looks to be growing into a bit of a rhythm here. Hey, Rashada with some spinny shit. Okay, they tie up. Rashada looks a lot stronger in the clinch. Hey, nice trip by Rashada into side control. Nice. Gomez kind of giving his back up, sort of on his side. Let's see the control of Rashada. Okay, Gomez now turning into him, looking for an underhook. Rashada gets the underhook, gets back up. Nice. Grabbing the shorts though. Needs to be wary. The ref might dock a point if he keeps doing that. Rashada looks good. Gomez with like a full-on oil check. He's really getting in there. Okay, Rashada's got him up against the cage. Looking to do some good clinch work, obviously. Gomez doing a good job of tying him up. Crowd still chanting for Gomez. Nice knee to the body by Rashada. Circles around to the back. Gomez turning into him. Nice. Nice knee by Gomez. Rashada looking pretty calm, to be honest. Rashada. Nice leg kick there by Gomez. Ooh, big swing and a miss there by Rashada. 1 minute left in round one. It's been a pretty good round so far. Takedown by Rashada. Some nice shots by Gomez. Leg kick checked by Gomez. Rashada's overextending. He needs to be careful. That right hook is there. Rashada sort of jumping in with his knee up. Not really covering himself. Sort of clash of heads there. Okay, Rashada now doing a real good job of keeping Gomez up against the fence. Super grinding style. Head in his chin. Nice knees by Gomez. Nice takedown defense. Last 10 seconds. Gomez gets a nice shot on the exit. Gomez with a nice body kick. As we end round one. Good first round. Now UFC Noche next weekend. Starts at 12 in South Africa. Chiwiwi's fight got cancelled. Damn. Santiago Luna on the card. This is Lei Yuang, Alexander Hernandez, Diego Ferreira, Calvin Gastelum, Dustin Stolzfus, Rafa Garcia, Jared Gordon, Rob Font, David Martinez, Diego Lopez, Jean Silva. That's going to be a good fight. The main event's a good fight. The rest of the card's kind of like eh. And then got Fight Night, Ulberg versus Reyes thereafter. And then it's UFC 320. All right, round two about to get started. I give that first round to Rushila, to be honest. Getting the takedown. They were sort of equal on the feet. So Gomez could be one round behind as he starts with a straight left. Answered back by Rushila with their 1-2. Again, every time Rushila goes forward, he drops his left hand. This time gets a left hook. Doesn't really hurt Gomez, but Gomez answers back with a straight kick. Rushila tying him up against the fence for me, rather say. Doing a good job of mixing things up. Definitely here to not lose. Nice knee there by Gomez. Gomez on the other hand looks like he's trying to take his head off. Richula showing some visible signs of redness on his right side. Rishola with a nice kick, partially not caught by Gomez as Rishola rolls away. Nice left hook lead by Rishola. Nice right there by Gomez. Gomez are going to push the action a little bit here, it seems like. Head kick just misses for Rishola. Head, body, leg strikes. Rishola 10 to the head, Gomez 11 to the body, and 14 to the legs. Those are the leading shots. Nice elbow there by Gomez as they clinch up against the fence. Gomez very straight up against the fence. Rishola looking to change it up a little bit. Got an over-under grip. Looking to trip the leg again. Might get, yeah, gets Gomez down into a half guard. Exactly the same as in the first round. So again, man, Rishola is mixing it up very nicely. I wouldn't say it's looking like he's about to finish a fight at any point, but definitely looking like he wants to come here and do everything he can to get the win. By any means. Rishola still on top. Gomez trying to trap his arm. Rishola with an attempted Dagestani handcuff. Misses it. See if Gomez can get up. Trying to. Rishola still on top. Gomez not really looking like he's trying to get up. Half guard I feel is a much better position than mount. Even side control to land shots depending where you are on side control. Got a lot more control. Okay. Rishola goes to mount. As Gomez tries to stand up, Rishola is trying to get on his back. Rishola doing a nice job of extending Gomez's leg, straightening it out again. Gomez tries a little back elbow. Gomez needs to be careful here. It could be 2 rounds down after this. I must say, I've been fairly impressed by Rishola as a very efficient fighter. I mean, I don't know if he's going to have a lot of great success in the UFC. This is the first time we see him in the UFC. Man, Gomez has had 1 second of control time in either round. Rishola's had 1 minute 28 in the first round, 2 minutes 16 in the second round. 45 seconds left in the second round. Rishola, for me, leading 2 rounds to 0 so far. Gomez is going to have to switch something up with these clinches. And we'll get to see if this goes to decision, if the judges are biased or not. We'll set the tone for the evening. Spinning kick by Gomez, risky. Rishola lost as we get to the last 10 seconds, keeping his distance, doing a good job of managing this fight. Gomez is trying everything to try to take his head off there. All right, end of round 2. Rishola's round for sure. Gomez has to finish him. There's no other way now. He has to finish him. Telling him he's tired, just as tired as you. Is Gomez tired again? Telling Gomez you've got to box him, otherwise he's going to grapple you. Said don't swing. Jab, uppercut. Keep your strikes tight. Rishola's corner telling him you've Your life is everything to get you. Something like that. Give you everything in the last 5 minutes. Last round. Just tell them much of the same. Don't change a thing. UFC is really pushing threads. Instagram threads. Oof. UFC 320, I can't wait. Uncle Life Pereira 2. Rab Sandhagen. I think both champs will stay champs, to be honest. Gomes is pushing the action as he does some spinny shit and almost gets hit with a right hook. Gomez gets the eye poke. It's weird, it didn't look like it until he grabbed his eye, and Gomez apologized straight away. Oh yeah. He was punching and then the last second opened his hand. Why? Looked pretty intentional. Obviously wasn't. Doctor checking him out as if an eye poke's gonna... He's got 5 minutes. So why is the doctor rushing it? Oh, doctor says good to go. Fighter says good to go. Ref says good to go. As they high five. Almost hug. Rishala throwing an uppercut now. Gomez attempting a head kick. Gomez is pushing the action, talking to him now. Nice spinning back kick by Rishala. Rishala's telegraphing the spins. So does Gomez, spinning back fist. Incredibly telegraphed by both of these oaks. Wow. Gomez goes for a straight kick. Rishala catches it, tries to take down, misses, gets kneed twice to the body. Nice clinch there by Gomez. Gomez has to knock him out. Finish him. Because even at 10-8 he has a draw. If the judges aren't biased. Why are you spinning so much? Rishala, just do what's working. Rishala points down like he wants to stand and bang, but nice slips by Rishala. KSW is a good organization. There's a lot of these fighters coming from there will have success. 3 minutes left here. Gomez still looks sharp. I don't know why they said he was tired. Stop spinning. Rishala ducks under a punch. Goes for a takedown. Gomez spins him up against the fence. Rishala turns again. Now Gomez is up against the fence. Over under again for Rishala. Carbon copy of round 2. Except this time Gomez tries to grapple with him, which is not smart unless he has intentions of finishing him on the ground. I'm almost certain Rishala is going to trip him with exactly... The live odds are minus 1950 for Gomez, which is ridiculous because he's losing this fight. Significant strikes for round one, more in Gomez's favor, but I don't care. It was very similar. And he got taken down. How is that's ridiculous? If he wins this fight, if it goes to decision and he wins this fight, that is not good. Gomez has to go for it. They both kind of duck under, going for a takedown. The best Gomez can hope for is a split decision loss. Gomez kind of running away. Ooh, head kick lands. Not a big one. I don't think... Oh, Gomez is hurt. I was going to say, I don't think Gomez is hurt, but he looks hurt. He looks wobbly. Charlotte looks tired as hell, though. Gomez is answering back, though. Charlotte needs to be careful here, man. Don't turn it into a brawl. Oh, Rishala gets hit with a left hook. Looks dead tired. Oh, Rishala gives his back up. Gomez gets a takedown. Rishala's dead exhausted. Oh no, standing on his knees like, what is this? That was dumb because he's getting his back taken now. That was really stupid by Rishala. Okay, gets back up. Why is Gomez going for a takedown? Does he really believe he won round one? Nice elbows there by Rishala to the head of Gomez. Oh, Rishala gets taken down flat on his back. Not a good way to end the fight. Ooh, Gomez doing some damage. Gomez on his back, looking for a choke. Only 7 seconds left though. I don't think he's going to get it. Not a good visual for Rishala. End of the round. Let's see. Not a good look. Ending the fight in that way. Gomez raises his hands. Rishala sits against the fence like he's lost. Why? He won, I feel. Got so much control time in round 2. Took him down in round 1. The damage was similar in round 1. Okay. Wow, that's a spicy piece. Damn. Like all the spice of the entire packet just concentrated on that one piece. $29, $28. Winner by unanimous decision. William Gomez, nah, man. Damn. Nah, that's bias. It's a bullshit decision. All right, let me be right back. I'm going to get some popcorn. I'll see you in a bit. All right, back we are. Popcorn on deck. Oh, I didn't switch the on-air sign on. There we go. Of course, Reese McGee's gonna come out to booze. Pulling the middle finger to the crowd. Axel Soul, upper weight class. Putting his undefeated record on the line. Dude, that cut man looks like he's about to cry. Okay, my mic is still on. What is going on with his right ear? I don't know, upper weight class difficult for Axel Solar. Aries obviously not the same level, but all right. Out comes Axel Soul. Sounds like a porn star name. I wonder why he's fighting at welterweight. Comes out to Mozart. Man, if he comes and makes a statement here at welterweight, dude, listen to that crowd. French crowd's crazy. Okay, Solar 27, McGee 29s, both 6'2". Solar 74-inch reach. McKee 78-inch reach. 10-0-1 for Solar, minus 135. 14-6-1 for McKee, plus 115. Dog. Closes an underdog in all of his 6 UFC fights. Reese McKee. He's got 95 tattooed on his midsection. He wasn't born in 95. It's not a perfect record if he's got a draw, but anyway. $13. Here we go, round 1. Last pick is about Solar. Nice lesson right there by McGee. Solar needs to be careful here. Nice, neither by McGee. So they're going for a takedown. Nice takedown. McKee's gonna get up. Who's his backup though? So look at him up against the fence. On his back. Both standing though. Knees into the back of the leg. Nice knee again. Trying to drag him down. McGee's doing a nice uppercut from there. Probably looking to get onto the back though, get a hook in. Nice elbows from the clinch though, from McGee, even though Solo's on his back. Solo just doesn't look like he's strong enough to complete the takedown here. Kind of reminiscent of the Drickus Hamzat fight. Just standing though. Solo's still trying to get this takedown. McGee now spins back into him, Solo leaning up against him on the fence. McGee's nose is bleeding as he tries to throw a knee in the clinch, elbows coming to disengage. Man, McGee's trying to take his head off. Good first round. Solo probably wins that. More damage. More control. Super Irish accent by his cornerman there. I didn't say Nick, it says knock. Round 2 about to start. Yeah, round 2. Both of these guys are testing their distance out. This crowd is electric. Nice shot for both of these guys as they clinch up in the middle of the octagon. Nice body shot there by Solo. Fight's starting to heat up here because McGee's also starting to get success. Solo is like a classic karate fighter. It's like a game of tag where tit for tat. You get hit, you need to try to answer back. This guy's both just punching, throwing punches at air at the moment, to be honest. If you just joined the stream, welcome, guys. We're about halfway through the Solo McGee fight. Pretty even fight on the feet. Nothing significant except a shot to the nose on McGee. McGee is still bleeding from the nose. Not really any danger. Nice right there by Solo. Let me know where you guys are watching from. What are you guys supposed to the main event? McGee looks like the momentum's going in his favor at the moment. Definite swing towards him. Solo trying to clinch with him up against the fence again, but McGee doing a great job of stopping the takedown. I think the fact that Solo fights at lightweight usually is coming into effect here. McGee is starting to leak blood a little bit more. Nice elbow by Solo. The judging that anything to go by in the last fight. Solo should win this one, even though it's not clear and obvious. Ooh, big swings and misses by both of these dudes. Solo kind of running away. Oh. What the hell was he going for there? Like a reverse ninja choke by Solo. End of the round. Solo's round, I think. Even though McGee's probably on the balance of things, Solo's round. McGee's growing into this fight though. Solo's gonna be a good fighter at lightweight if he goes there again. Man, McGee's taking a few wallops to the nose, huh? If you just looked at their faces, you would think Solo has been destroying him, but it's been a close fight. I don't know if I'm gonna watch Noche UFC though, because we got Crawford and Canelo. It's crazy because McGee's definitely landed a lot of the cleaner shots. Not all of the cleaner shots, but a lot of clean shots. And Solo's face doesn't show any damage. I think again McGee's gonna have to knock him out. I think even if you take bias judging out of it, he's behind 2 rounds. Let me start the timer. Crowd can't send something up for Solo. It's not. McGee's not gonna put away. Nice body shot by Solo. Nice body kick by Solo. Oh, nice. McGee's hurt. What the hell, Herb Dean? That is a very early stoppage. Solo wins by TKO. For me, that's an early stoppage. Let's see, maybe he tapped. Let's have a look at this. Hits him with the body shot. McKee react. Moves out the way. It's a body shot. And there he drops him. I mean, McKee was looking to get up, but he did take too long, so don't take so long. Who win by Solo? Upper weight class. Because the broadcast has gone to an advert, we're still seeing the fighters in the octagon, so very quiet. Why does he look like Joe Jonas? Hey Chad, why does Axel Solo look like Joe Jonas? Or whatever his name is. Whichever one of the Jonas brothers it is, you know what I'm talking about. It looks like he got jacked, learned how to fight, and just got his first UFC win. Weird. No, either way, good win for Sola. A weight class up against a tough opponent. Yeah, congratulations, Mr. Jonas. Let's see what he does next. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a quick break and then I will be right back. I'll see you for the next fight. You guys, we're back. Thank you for the sub. Whoever just subbed. Mason Jones being announced on a 5-fight win streak. Borralho, the Zulu Warrior, Oki from Belgium. I don't know where the Zulu Warrior comes from, but coming out to massive cheers. Underdog, of course. Where does the Zulu Warrior come from? Zulu, but you're Nigerian. Third round of 6 tonight. Here we go. No touch of the gloves there by Jones. Oki's throwing some heavy leather. Nice head kick attempted by Jones. No, Jones gets hit with a nice right and a left. Oh, this kick got caught. Oki needs to just be careful not to overextend himself here. He's on top, in guard, standing and hitting with big shots. Jones is still moving though. Jones nice and relaxed, getting some space. Okay, now he ties him down. Nice shots here by Oki. Power shots. Oki standing, letting him stand up. Putting pressure on him very quickly. Nice right, nice left. Jones is in trouble here. Nice right there over the top again by Oki. Ooh, Oki's throwing some heavy leather. Jones answers back though. Looks to have possibly recovered. Let's see how well he's recovered though. Oki needs to be careful. If he gasses himself out here, it's going to be a long 2 rounds. Man, Jones is trying to get some sort of a rhythm, but Oki's just hitting him with left and rights. It's haymakers. Hits a calf kick. Oof, you can hear the sound of those shots, even with the crowd. Oki is trying to take his head off. He needs to be careful not to gas out here. 25 significant strikes already for Oki. Oh, nice left by Oki. Another nice left. Jones is tough, eh? Jones did a good job of staying calm here. Crowd chanting for Oki. Oh, Jones hits him. He's hurt him. Going for a guillotine. Jones going for the neck. 0 to, ooh, nice. 12-6 elbows to the head by Jones. Okay, he's trying to get an underhook to get up, but Jones not letting him. Nice knee there by Jones. Nice elbow by Jones. Okay, looks tired. Told you. He needs to be careful. Just gets flung to the ground. I think Jones is just gonna have his way with him on the ground here. Okay, looks dead tired. What a round. Jones on top now. Oki looks tired like when Drickus beat Brunson. That's what Oki looks like here. Oki tried to get up and just flop straight back down. North-south position here by Jones. A lot of time to work. Jones looking to transition to side control. Oki's giving 0 defense. Oki looks dead tired. I'd like to see Jones go for a crucifix here, but he just goes for conventional side control. Goes back to north-south, maybe looking to isolate an arm. Pin the other arm down. Nice job there by Jones. Kimura attempt. Yeah, he's going to get it. Oki's got his arm straightened out though. Man, Oki does a great job of defending. Swings around trying to get up. Jones is just having his way with him on the ground here though. I'd like to see Jones go for the finish here though. Good toughness by Oki here. Left arm's being pinned by Jones again. Trying to isolate another arm. Going for the Kimura again. Oki's got his hands clasped though. 12 seconds to work for Jones. Jones getting a lot of control, let me rather say, as we end round 1. I'll probably give that to Jones, eh? Good start to Oki. Swung in Jones' favor after about halfway. They're telling Oki he's used too much energy, but not to worry. Good round. Asking Oki, okay, breathe, relax. Okay, they're telling Oki you need to knock him out by hitting the body. Are you listening to me? Okay, here we go, round 2. Let's see if Oki's still tired. Nice leg kick there by Jones. Oki keeps looking to the side. Nice movement by Oki. Looks tired, but not dead tired. Oki keep looking to the side. I don't know what he's looking at. Try some spinning shit, misses. Jones gives his own spinning back elbow. Oki looking for the takedown, but he just gets shrugged off by Jones. Nice takedown by Jones. It throws Oki down. Nice elbow there by Jones. Into mount. Not full mount. Oki got a leg in. But Jones just slices through it. Nice elbows there by Jones. This fight's over soon. Oki trying to give his back up. This position sucks to be in. Big shots there by Jones. Oki's not defending himself. He's moving, but wow, big elbows there by Jones. The referee taking a close look, might stop the fight. Huge elbows by Jones. Referee's going to stop this. There we go. The referee stops it. Jones by TKO. Damn. Great performance. South Africa's playing Nigeria in football. Interesting. Crowd cheering for Jones. After booing the shit out of him when he walked out. We can't not cheer for that though. think football's the national sport of France, but anyway. Probably rugby after that. Not judo, but yeah. And Michael Bisping's got a nice bluesy. His watch. Of course, Mason Jones wants to be on the Qatar card. That's gonna be some crazy money, hey. Who do you guys think is gonna win the UFC Noche? Lopez versus Silva. Huh. Good popcorn. Modestus. We're back. They just announced Paul Craig. Modestus getting announced. I like Modestus. He's a good fighter. He came back from a brutal knee injury. A minus 310 favorite here. I like him in this fight. I think he should take this fight. I think he should dominate this fight, to be honest. But Paul Craig always dangerous on the ground. So let's see. I think Modestus could take this one by knockout, to be honest. Or Paul Craig could pull a... Let me start the timer soon. Yeah, no, Paul Craig could pull a Hail Mary submission and win this one. Let's see. Yeah, Paul Craig's chin is wide open. Paul Craig's looking to go to the ground, undoubtedly. You can see it. Ooh, nice shot there by Bakauskas. Paul Craig wants this. He wants a clinch. Paul Craig probably going to pull guard here, let's be honest. He might go for a flying triangle here, Paul Craig, the way he's got the arm. Nice leg kick there by Modestus. Nice right there by Modestus. Nice 1-2. Attempted head kick there by Paul Craig. Nice 1-2 there. Modestus. Okay, Paul Craig is going to look probably to go to the ground here. Nice attempted trip there by Paul Craig. I would throw knees to the knee here. He's got an injured knee. Or had an injured knee. As unsportsmanlike as that may sound. Paul Craig has double underhooks here. Paul Craig keeps trying to tie a leg up. Then now Modestus goes and puts Paul Craig up against the cage. Crowd pretty dead for this fight. They're not even booing. Paul Craig's leg has got some visible signs of redness. Paul Craig looks to pull guard. Modestus just rains down huge shots on him. Huge shots. Wow. Massive shots there. Needs to be careful though. Paul Craig can hit a triangle from any angle. Paul Craig looks... Yeah, only 10 seconds left here. Nice shots there by Modestus. Nice shots. Nice elbow. Oof. What an elbow. Put him to sleep. Whoa! I thought he was ending the round. Oh my goodness. That elbow. He needs to stop doing that backflip with his knee though. With that dodgy knee, he needs to stop doing that backflip. What an elbow. Jeez, like. Puts him to sleep. Wow. What a performance by Modestus. 4-fight win streak now. Let's see what's next. Back again. Reserve coming out with a massive booze. You can barely hear the announcer. Damn, you can't even hear what she's saying. Rufy getting booed out the building. Carlos Pratos in the background. Seven-fight win streak, knocked down all 3 UFC opponents. Awarded UFC contract on Dana White Contender Series, Season 7. 10th of March. 3rd of October, 2023. I think Benoit Saint-Denis is going to do well here to turn this into a bit of an ugly fight. Grapple with him a lot. Man, this crowd is booing the shit out of him. And of course, the crowd goes wild for Benoit Saint-Denis. Coming out to some stoic music here. Draped in the French flag. This is gonna be a good fight. Both 29 years old, both 5'11", 73-inch reach for Benoit Saint-Denis, 75 for Mauricio Rufy, who is a -150 favorite. 14-3 with the 1 no contest for BSD, 12-1 for Rufy. This should be the first of 2 great fights back to back. Drowning in a sea of booze is Rufy. Here we go. Nice body kick there by Benoit. Nice head kick attempt by Benoit. This crowd sounds crazy. Benoit's looking a little bit reckless coming forward. Needs to be careful. Shot there by Benoit, stuffed by Rufy. Benoit looking to trip the leg. Gets him down. Nice. Into a partial mount. This is the type of fight Benoit needs to have. Let's see Rufy's ground game from the bottom. Benoit just looks so much more physically imposing than Rufy. Benoit side control, knee on belly, into mount. Benoit postures up, Mauricio gives his back up. Matsu, what's happening, my man? Just in time, man. This is going to be a good fight. Benoit slipping off, though. Still holding on. Now Benoit's on the bottom. Yeah, no. Good idea there by Rufy. Team BSD. Yeah, I think he needs to make this an ugly fight. Oh. Head kick attempted by BSD. Oh. Nice knee attempt there by Rufy, but he misses. Gets taken down again. Wow. He's got full mount again, BSD. Man, the power difference looks crazy too. If Rufy defends these early rounds, he probably wins. Possibly. He's got no answer for the grappling. Not yet. It looks like Benoit is just so much more physically imposing. physically stronger. Rufi just, he's moving, but he looks calm. But yeah, if he stays like this, it's not going to be a good night for him. I don't know. I'm not sold on Rufi just yet. Maybe too big of a grappling difference. Yeah, head and arm triangle. Yeah, I mean, Rufi's had some good performances, but I'm not 100% sold on him just yet. Like, this fight will tell us where he's at. And so far, not good for him. Are you going to watch Alvarez and Crawford? I'm wondering if I should stream that or not. Because it is UFC Noche the night after. Rufi's up. I guess I should start calling him Hoofy, right? Not Roofy. Roofy just sounds weird. Shot to the nut. Just worried BST gases. Yeah, that's what happened against Dustin. Roofy's not... Okay, I'm going to pause for a nut shot. Crowd booing, as you would expect. It was a bit of a nut shot, though. Yeah. If he's taking this opportunity to rest, though. Yeah, BSD gassed pretty hard against Dustin. I don't know. I thought he looked pretty good in that fight until he gassed. If he's going to take his time to rest here, definitely. You watching Crawford and Canelo? Here they go. If he's dancing forward quite a bit, he needs to watch out not to get taken down. That's the fight Benoit needs to do. Maybe, probably not, though. I want to stream it, man. But Noche the night after. 2 nights in a row is rough. Especially the time zone. Even this with the early start's rough. Benoit still looks pretty fresh, even after all of that effort. Nice head kick attempt. Benoit definitely takes it round. End of the round, nice. Definitely Benoit took that one. What are you saying for the main event? It's going to be a tricky one. It's a tricky one to call because Imavov should win, but Borralho with that momentum. I was up early for the rugby as well. Dude, what a waste, eh? It's been a bad time for if you watch South African sport. Been a bad time. That weekend that Drickus lost. Took like 5 L's on that weekend. It was cricket, it was rugby, it was rugby from my old school. It was Man United lost, Drickus lost. Imavov, I think, fast hands. Yeah, and the knockout ability. Man, round 2, here we go. Good fight so far. Yeah, Chuck Liddell in the background there. No social media from DDP, yeah. I think he did an appearance now recently with Kevin Larino. That's pretty much it. Be interesting to see if he does as many appearances after this loss and what he does just in general. Do you see his interview? Ooh, nice knee there by Roofy. Did you see the interview that Monefisa did afterwards? It's not a good look. Damn, that didn't look good on Hoofy's knee. Hoofy's trying to get to the back. Nice reversal there by Hoofy. He needs to work. Why you let him up? Should have hit him with shots. Ooh, swing and a miss. Hoofy doesn't look the same, eh? Doesn't look the same at all. Look at the way Chuck Liddell watches the fight. So much anxiety. Yeah, the interview didn't go to well. Saying they didn't train for the crucifix, like, yeah. Oh, nice takedown there by BSD. If he's not good on the back foot, it seems. Yeah. So I said this fight was going to tell us a lot about him because he looks good against the people he's faced so far, but now this is like a real test. I mean, let's see. I like to see him throw some shots here. Do damage, not go for submission straight away. Man, he is all over Hoofy, and Hoofy can't do anything. He's got no answer. Is he under the neck? It looks like he's on the chin. Hoofy's face is going red, though. Hoofy's alright, though. His grappling defense is not good. Yeah, it's been a common theme in the last few streams, bad grappling defense. I mean, the crazy part is Trickers is a good grappler. Supposed, like... Oh, he tapped. Wow. Ian Machado Gary's like, ooh, there's Praetus. Praetus is going to go smoke 5 cigarettes. Damn, I didn't expect that. Not in that way. I mean, I don't know. Told you I wasn't sold on Rupee. Why they keep doing... Why they keep doing Praetus like that? Good win, but that's a fraud check. Called it. His levels. And they were busy comparing him to like prime Conor McGregor in his first and second fight there. BSD still a killer at 155. Maybe a chink in the fighting nerd's armor on that DDP fight. I think they just assumed Hamzat would go all out. Instead, he just wrestled for control. Yeah, I probably true. He did use very little energy. I think they, even in the fight, they thought he was going to gas after round 2. That's what's been happening all the time. I'm just disappointed he didn't make more of an effort to get up. DDP's offensive grappling is high level. Yeah. He's got good, but defensively, I guess he's lacking. He's got good ability to get up, though. But I think if you, like you say, Hamzat was wrestling for control and makes it a lot harder to get up. What do you think's going to happen with Trickers next? Who do you think he's going to fight? Who do you think he should fight? Because, yeah, having a rematch with Hamzat's not a good idea. I know, what's his name called him out? Paulo Costa, but is that a fight worth taking? Is Paulo Costa still dangerous enough on the feet? Man, I still got to edit a video tonight. I did an interview last week. DDP versus the loser of the main event, or Fluffy versus Audio. Not a bad shot. Just hope he doesn't sit and wait out to try to get a rematch, you know. Cost of fighting that Russian one-eyed dude. Shara Bullet. That's a good fight. I think Costa will smoke him though. À la perfection. Man, this crowd is wild. Shara has a lot to work on. Yeah, I was not sold on him either. Yeah, he gets dropped quite a bit. And to be honest with you, it looks like he should be fighting a 170. I don't know. He looks soft. He looks small. If you look at the pictures that they had of him before he joined the UFC, when they were like this undefeated Russian, and he looked jacked and everything, and then you see him at the first weigh-in. I used to call him Mr. Instagram versus reality. Yeah, DDP probably, yeah. If Hamza stays champion, I don't know who's going to beat him in middleweight now. But yeah, Drake is probably, does he want to go back that route? It's interesting though, because he's very rarely not been on an upward trajectory, if you know what I mean, in his entire career. His leg kicks are fast, but his grappling is an issue. And he gets hit, yes. His leg kicks he loves to throw a lot of, and he had that one Hail Mary double spinning backfist, which was crazy. But I'm not sold on him, eh? Hey, wants to fight the winner of Arman and Gamrot. Sounds like BST does. I didn't know Arman was fighting Gamrot. What? Do you think Poetan's going to beat Ankalaev? Because I don't. Yeah, BST is a super fun fighter. Chooses violence always. Alex looks like he's done, yeah. He can win, but I doubt it. I don't know what he changes from the last fight. What's he going to do? Because he got outstruck by Ankalaev. So what's he going to change? He made his money, yep. He made a lot of money. Chocolate Dell. It's crazy how he was too scared of the takedown, didn't really strike effectively. Fair. It's crazy to see how far it's come since the days of Chuck Liddell there. What about Marab and Sandhagen? I think Marab's going to maul him. I think Sandhagen's, if they fought a couple of years ago, maybe it's a closer fight, but right now, Marab all day. It's a shame DDP versus Alex would have been fun. Do you know how much money that would have made too? Speaking of money, especially if it was for the light heavyweight belt, it would have been ridiculous. Man, what do you think? You know, another important thing about the main event is the fact that Borralho cut weight like 3 weeks ago to make 85, so it's going to take a massive toll on his body. Not sure who beats Marab. I don't know. At 135, I don't know. I mean, at 135, maybe Umar gets a rematch and has a different fight, but I don't see it going differently. Pantoja won't go up to 35. Guessing DDP made a killing on the pay-per-view. Dude, in rand terms, yeah, they reckon he made a good 50, 60 mil in rands, which is mental. I mean, it also almost automatically puts him as the highest paid athlete in South Africa. I don't know who would be high paid. Which is also bonkers, because if you compare that to like America and UK, peanuts. I mean, he's made his money. I mean, just from the title fights alone, it's hundreds of millions of rands. Yeah. When he has his grandkids, or when he has his kids and then grandkids, they are set for their grandkids, honestly. And that doesn't even take into account all the side businesses he's got, all the sponsorships, all the appearances, like mad money. And what's he, like 31 years old? I don't think it will Dali's will to win. Yeah, from what I understand, not that they were like loaded, but I don't think money's ever been a massive issue. I could be wrong, but it's always been about legacy. It's all he's ever spoken about. Like, obviously money is nice, but legacy is, and hunger to fight has always been number one. Imavov. Surely this fight has a finish. Yeah, the Izzy knockout was very unexpected. Imavov is still in his 20s. Yeah, I believe he's 29. Let's double check that. He must be hitting his prime. I think they're both pretty young. I think they're both 29 or 27. Imavov is 29, yeah. And Borralho, okay, Borralho's 32. He's a little bit older. The fighting nerds. Man, but for sure, surely the winner of this is the number one contender. Unless RDR gets a shot. Dedication. My dedication. I love the Brazilian accent. What's your thoughts on Islam versus Jack Della Maddalena? I think Islam can win, but I think Jack is going to be very strong and very tough. And he has Craig Jones in his corner to help nullify the Dagestani wrestling. Man, it's been a long day. I still got to edit this video to drop it tomorrow. Damn, that Paul Craig knockout was nasty. I think JDM KOs him. It wouldn't surprise me. But dude, honestly, like, got to give Islam his props. He could win, especially if he wrestles. His wrestling defense has come a long way. It has, until you fight a guy who's dominant as... So I'm just listening to the song. I love the song. Especially if you fight someone as dominant as Islam in the wrestling exchanges. And Islam was a bit of a weight bully at 155, so... Just coming out with sunglasses. Dude, they are booing the shit out of the opposition fighters. I love it. Islam is hittable, his Poirier fight was competitive. Fair enough. I said the same thing about Khamzat though, against Burns. And look how that turned out for my predictions. That's so crazy. So worry for him against JDM and Topuria. Topuria would have been a nice fight at 55. I actually before that fight I wanted to see Arman Sarukian against him because Arman Sarukian's counter wrestling is ridiculous. It would have been a grappling match pretty much, but the counter wrestling of Arman would have been something to see against Islam. What about Sarukian versus Ilya? I just think the way Ilya handled the ground attacks from Charles in the last fight means he should beat Arman, possibly knock him out. Ilya can reign for a while. I do agree. I don't know who at 55 takes him out. I mean, all of those competitive fighters that there were, like Dustin and the rest of them, not going to be there anymore. Aren't there anymore? I mean, even Gaethje, I think it would smoke Gaethje. Wonder if Sean Silva can make a run at get a shot. 45. I think so. I think so. The way that he's dispatched Bryce Mitchell like he was nothing. I think he's well-rounded enough. Now, I do think Evloev should get the first shot though. But let's see. And you also got Murphy. Murphy now with a nice KO win in his last fight. Bit boring before that, bit of a decision machine. But two undefeated fighters. Maybe they should duke it out for the top spot. And if Jean Silva beats Diego Lopez and knocks him out spectacularly, he'll probably get the next shot. He did that to Charles. Not sure he beats him at lightweight. Yeah. Let's go run through the lightweight rankings. Been so many changes lately. Murphy as well. Out comes Imavov, also with some sunglasses on. Dude, he looks big, eh? Okay. So we got Taporia, Islam. Islam's still ranked at lightweight, which is crazy. Arman. Max, no. Charles, no. Justin Gaethje, not really. Dan Hooker, no. Paddy Pimlet, probably not. Gamrot, no. Dariush, no. Fazeev, no. Moicano, no. Chandler, definitely not. Benoit Santini, no. Grant Dawson, Rufy, nah. And Rufy just lost, so don't know. Maybe Islam comes back down off his 170, especially if he loses a 170. What is it, you know? He probably comes back down to 55. But once you put the weight on to go up a weight division, it's really hard to come back down. Imavov from Dagestan. The Dagestani fans still claim him as their own, even though he's wholeheartedly French. These dudes look like they're both fighting high. I think Imavov wins, and I hate to say it, but probably a decision. I don't want the decision, but probably going to be one. With all the hype of how well these two finished, maybe it evens each other out. His face annoys me. Honestly, this feels like a true number one contendership match. It's gonna be a damn slobber knocker. Hopefully. Can you imagine the feeling, man, of like you're about to go to the death, let's say, in front of such a massive crowd, the music, the announcement, the fact that you can get seriously hurt. Like, it must be such a strange feeling. Kaya loses ranking is only 7, might not be a good matchup for DDP. No. I think DDP tries to fight people sort of up at the top. See, I think it doesn't give him a good argument for a rematch. Yeah, well, listen, Sean Strickland had a split decision win against a low-ranked opponent. I can't remember who. And got a title shot, so if he beats Audio or Fluffy, it's a better argument for it. Yeah. I think RDR's. I think both of them are winnable fights for him, though. To be honest, I think he beats everybody in the top 10. Honestly, I mean, it's Michael Page, Brendan Allen, Robert Whittaker. He's beaten already. Caio Borralho, Anthony Hernandez. Tough fight, but I think he wins. Izzy is beaten. RDR, I think, is beatable. Sean Strickland is beaten twice. Imavov, I think, is beatable too. So I think he can beat anybody in that top 10. Depends which way he wants to go. I just hope the UFC gives him a chance. Just start working towards it again, because I don't know. I just got a feeling they were waiting for him to lose. Don't know why. I just don't know when Hamza's going to fight next. That's the thing. His activity is worrying. Because if he decides he doesn't want to fight for like another 6 or 7 months, then Imavov might have to. But didn't Imavov say he's not going to fight Hamza, or did he say he will fight him? I just think UFC don't want to see a rematch soon. So he has to make it undeniable. I don't want to see a rematch yet. Not yet. I think he needs to go back and just bring in some high-level partners, or go spend like 6 months in Dagestan or something, which he won't do. Not with the not the strict lifestyle there. But I think he just needs to bring in like some Georgians, or like some Cubans, or like some Russians or something, just to have crazy training partners for like the next 6 months to a year, and then go for it. Dude, Imavov looks huge. End of next year, yeah. Something like that. Yeah, fix a takedown defense with some Russians, Georgians, or Cubans, or something. Round 1, here we go. This crowd is mental. Listen to that, eh? Borralho is dropping his right hand quite substantially in these exchanges, so he needs to watch out for a left hook. I wonder if Borralho is going to use the threat of the takedown to set up big punches. This French crowd is ridiculous, eh? $112 decibels. That left hook is there for Imavov if he wants it. As it stands, where would you rank DDP in the greatest middleweights of all time? Like, where would you rank his wins as well, his run? Oh, Imavov's on the head. Okay. Exchanging nice knees. Attempted trip there by Borralho. Yeah, where would you rank DDP in the greatest middleweights of all time, and then his run? Hard to say because if Hamza didn't show up, he would be way up there. I still have him at third, maybe fourth. I mean, I don't know. It's between him and Chris Weidman for third. He was on his way to being the second best of all time. Because for me, Anderson Silva is the best middleweight of all time. But I don't know. The quality of Anderson Silva's win, of Israel Adesany's wins versus Stricker's wins. Maybe number 2 before the fight. If you had another 1 or 2 defenses, yeah. I agree. Now some people are saying Chris Weidman was a better middleweight champion or higher on the middleweight list. But he can't be. I mean, with all those losses, can't be. But even if you take just to when he became champion and his defenses, I don't know. Nice counter strikes there, Imavov. Weidman didn't have a great record, yeah. I mean, even the win against Anderson Silva didn't seem to take nothing away from Weidman, but Anderson Silva wasn't taking that fight seriously, it looked like. And he should have stopped fighting a fight or 2 before that. After the second Sonnen win, he should have retired, I feel, but I still have a sneaky feeling this is going to be a decision, this fight. Last 10 seconds. Why would you have a break mid-fight? That's what the UFC is doing. But I don't know if we're going to get that on Supersport or not. Okay, we're not taking a break on the broadcast I'm watching. Yeah, give him a left hook. Borralho. Let's have a look at Chris Weidman's run. Imavov's not even sweating. Okay, Weidman beat in the UFC Alessio Sakara, Jesse Bongfeld, Tom Lawler, Damian Maia, Mark Munoz. Got a title shot. After 5 fights, got a title shot. I didn't realize it was that quick. I don't remember it being that quick. Yeah, I don't put no. Sorry, man. Weidman fourth. This crowd's crazy, eh? I see. I don't know what they're saying. Sounds very cool though. It just doesn't seem like there's any way for Borralho to win this fight. Like, Imavov has zero respect for the strikes, and he just looks already like he doesn't know what to do. It's like watching a football match. Like with the crowd, I mean. Nice hands there by Imavov. Nice shot to the body. Oof, Imavov's hands are fast. Damn. Kick and a miss. Nice uppercut there by Imavov. Borralho moves a little bit like Paulo Costa, eh? Audio Fluffy probably get the shot before these two. Depends how it ends. If this ends in a nice knockout, then they might fast track the winner here. But I think they're going to give Audio the shot if he wins that fight, because he doesn't have long in his fighting career left. Oh, what's it? Ooh, nice spinning back fist there by Imavov. I think Audio is what? How old is he? Why do I feel like he's 37, even though he's probably like 32? Audio 34. Turning 35 tomorrow, so I'll give him a shot. He doesn't have many fights left, they may as well try. $35, yeah. Turns 35 tomorrow. Man, this crowd is mad. Really, Borralho had more significant strikes in round one. You'd never say. That's why stats sometimes don't mean shit in fights. RDR doesn't rely on speed at all. Yep. I'm saying they're gonna speed his title, like his run to the title up, because he's gonna have marquee fights. So I don't think they're gonna. They think he's too old to build a star for the future and whatever. But I think they're gonna try. I think they're gonna give him a shot. Probably remain competitive for a while. Yeah. And he's calm on the bottom. That's the thing. He's got the submission game from the bottom. Borralho is trying to get into Imavov's head, walks away with a second or two left. How stupid is that? Check out these, like, zapping him, flipping him off. You're gonna have to get punched more. Oh, make it a dirty fight. Okay. Nice shot to the body. Damn. Boop. Spinning back fist. To Hounds. It was Sean Strickland beat Imavov to get the title shot. That's why. Split decision. It was unanimous. But it wasn't convincing. Nice. This one's getting too excited ahead of time. Does Imavov have a staph infection on his back? Still so crazy to see comes out as the champion on the official UFC website. Something I thought I'd never see. Right in the plums. Yep. Hit him in his dick. I could feel it. Right in my plums. Have you seen that blooper? Let the boy watch. Here they go. I still think this fight's going to decision. Nice 1-2 there by Borralho. Ooh, nice right there. Another nut shot. That was the eye. Yeah, in the eye. The falls and help, yeah. And that wasn't even really, it wasn't a major eye poke, but I guess eye poke's eye poke. Ooh, that right by Imavov. Makes Borralho laugh. Chico's laughing still. Take down attempt by Borralho. There's gonna be another nut shot here, I promise you. Dude, do you hear that body shot? Oh, nice right there by Borralho. Good round. I think it's 2-1 to Imavov. Because I don't know how they count these. Yeah, possibly. I don't know how they count these significant strikes. It's all done human, like a human has to meter those. So like if you watch, I always judge it on how I watch. You know, luckily the judges don't see the significant strikes, or I think they don't. They shouldn't. Significant strikes. I mean, it's essentially an unanswered strike. So if I just get hit like this, that's a significant strike. But if someone winds up and full on hits me, it's a significant strike as well. So it's like both are significant strikes, and one does shitload more damage than the other. But to be honest, if it goes to decision and it's close, they'll give it to Imavov. Because yeah, if you look at the fight earlier tonight between William Gomez and Rushala, I thought Rushala won that fight, honestly. But Gomez got a unanimous decision win. So Borralho needs to chill and just try to put him out now. He keeps trying to get into Imavov's head and piss him off. Man, I'm starting to fade. I still gotta edit a video though. $29, $28 Imavov. I think I've got it like that as well. Kicks him in the nuts and he carries on. All these nut kicks. Yeah, the leg kicks count. They all count. But again, if you watch the fight, it does. You wouldn't say Imavov's behind on significant strikes at all. To the contrary, I think he's had many more. Like what I look at and go, shit, that's a good strike. Nice elbow by Imavov. Knocks Borralho's back, head back. Needs to be careful though, Imavov. Oof, dude, that right to the body, followed by a right, followed by a left to the head is such a slick combo by Imavov. Borralho's almost gotten that foot tip a couple of times. I mean, Imavov's shots are accumulating. They're not huge shots, most of them, but they accumulate. And the counterboxing with Imavov is something to behold. Oof. You hear those shots, eh? Imavov surely has a staph infection on his back. Damn, this round flew by. 10 seconds left. Nice head kick there by Borralho. Final round. Oof, that one was tough to call. I think Imavov takes it. Yeah, 3-1. This should be a fun round if he's going to hunt the knockout. 15 years. Dude, that's all or nothing, dude. Imagine that. 15 years of work. Take him down and do what? Let's see what Borralho is made of. Imagine a Hail Mary head kick like Leon Edwards and Kamaru Usman. I wonder why Chuck Liddell's in France. It's so random. I know he's a UFC Hall of Famer and everything. He wants to come watch fights, but France? Is the crowd saying Vamu? Is that like Vamos? Nice one too. Oh, nice one by Borralho. Borralho. Maybe 4-0. Yeah, could be. Whoever the shots in the first 4, yeah. Now he's got nothing to lose. Now he has to go for it. Just be reckless and just go for it, man. Even if you get knocked out. Nice. There you go. There's your one. And it's simple shots. It's 1-2s. Nice elbow there by Borralho. Nice counterbox for Imavov. Crowd, it's getting me going. And again, man, come on, guys. Just trying to get a point taken away. Doctor looks like a chop. Like the way he's been testing and stuff like that. Good left, Mr. Mark Goddard. Half of the round's gone, half the round left. Oof. Borralho is throwing some good combos with a lot of power here. What do you keep pointing at? Every fighter gets a complimentary eye poke, yeah. Sometimes you get more than one. Why is Imavov trying to wrestle now? Final minute of the fight. Yeah, you see this now. This is why I tell you stats are stupid, because Imavov has more strikes, significant strikes in this round than Borralho. How is that even possible? Dude, Borralho looks like Paulo Costa in some of these angles. Yeah, Borralho is not winning this fight. I've broken the yawning seal. Yeah, Borralho is going to lose. Boxing with a couple of clinch, a couple of takedowns. That's it. But good fight. Good win for Imavov. Yeah, only as good as your last fight. But DDP's resume and his ability beats. I think he beats everyone in the top 10. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe I'm biased, but yeah, Hamzat. Don't know. Can he take him down and can he keep him down? It's always the big question. Striking, he'll have an issue, definitely. Unanimous decision, I'm telling you. Borralho really looks like Paulo Costa. Some angle, not here, but some angles in the octagon. It's the hair and the fighting size. $50.45. No, man. That's crazy. That's mad work. $50.45 is not even. Nazardin. That's mental, man. 4-1, yeah. Maybe 3-2. But not 5-0. That's mad work. Congratulations. Oh man, Mats, I think I'm gonna call it, dude. I'll see you next week in the Noche, either Noche or Crawford versus Canelo. Thanks for checking in, dude. Have a good one.